just doing, that's a really cool cover actually. Coffee always makes me kind of burp, caramel frap. But I'm doing like a general walk around first, and then I'm going to get a basket and pick up stuff. But I wouldn't mind a movie cover because it has them on it. And I just watched it. My reaction is going up in October though. But I wouldn't mind them on the cover, but I do kind of like the all red cover. So we'll see. We'll think about that. We'll think about it. Sandra. I want this one so badly. Have I done the other book? Nope. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take my sunglasses off. This is always one of my favorite sections to come to because I don't know, it just makes me happy being here even if I don't get something. Not seeing a whole lot in this section today. So, and a dad and a baby just walked by, so I'm gonna cut that part out because it's not my baby. But let's see. I'm not seeing a whole lot in this section today. It's like a lot of cookbooks. I mean, I did see Dylan Hollis's. Like, not a lot in this section today. Sorry, you were just getting a really fun look. Maybe they're stuck on the other side. Let's go see. I also picked up my bag, which, great. They actually had a color I really like today, so. Yep. Poor baby's crying. Okay, so they have more stuff on this side. I feel like I should get my friend the Elvira cookbook. Or, this might be a good one. Yeah, not a whole lot here today in the cooking section. But hey, mood's up a little bit. Let's go check the annex. Okay, so I have like one tarot deck at home. But like, I really want this one. But it's like, it's huge. But it looks so cool. Which is it? That's the thing, it's like $32. So I'm like, I could probably just get it on the app. I want to get it through Barnes & Noble because of the discount and adding to my rewards. But Okay, so I'm going to the fantasy section because there's one book, this technically counts, that I'm listening to the audiobook of in Libby. And like, I'm liking it enough. There's only one copy, so I'm like, that has to be a sign. Oh no. It's over here. Okay, we're good. Green teeth. Like, I'm liking it enough that, like, extras. I'm liking it enough that I'm like, I'm gonna get it. Also, I know I showed it earlier. I figured I'd show you again. So, picked it up first thing. And that way, I have it. So, yeah. I'm gonna look around some more because I already gave my friend the one book, but well, I'll probably have to get a couple things from the Barnes & Noble app website for her birthday, so, because I don't think they have it at the store, so, because I saw it at the one at the Grove in the Los Angeles area, so we'll see about that. I know I said earlier I might get the Thursday Murder Club, but since I'm trying to focus on the library books, I might just hold off on the Thursday Murder Club until after. Ooh, that's a really pretty book. It's really pretty. Because let's be honest, you guys, we're all judging books by their covers. Okay. Okay, so I am... Is this actually a cookbook? Oh my god, it is. Like, oh, this is a copy that my friend I saw. Because it's like, I wouldn't mind. How much is this? That's my question. Because it's like, I don't know if I'd want it. Yeah, it's $32. But, like, I wouldn't mind Apple Turnover Murder. These might be like good popcorn reads for me. So it's like, I'm listening to this one as an audiobook, and I really don't mind it. Like, but how much is this for a cookbook? This is so not bad. Joanne Fluke's like Eden cookbook, Hannah Swenson's recipes from the cookie jar. Like, something I've been wanting to do is do like videos where like I cook stuff and then we rate it. And like I have like a Disney specific channel for that, which right now at least I'm not aiming, because I want to get that started and going before. But it's like I want to do like non-Disney recipes on this channel and like react to them. I'm gonna get this. I need to get something baking. And like honestly, yeah. So, oh, I should look for, I don't know if it'd be here though. I'm actually talking in these videos right now. So Gwen, they have Malice. I'm not seeing the other books, which is kind of good because I still need to read Malice. And I want to read Malice by John Gwynne before I get the rest. Okay, Sammy. Okay. with a sticky right here. So it looks like they only still have like the first 3 books. So I might have to, for hard sure. So I may need to look on the website or the app for the rest of that. This is a cute cover. This seems cute. Oh, I feel like this is a sign. I really love this series, and I feel like it's a sign because these are the only copies that I'm seeing. Oh boy. I might have to put one of these books back. Because, like, I know this is meant to be library. I know this is meant to be a library haul, but technically, with like the Joanna Fluke one, I'm listening to that for the library, so it sort of counts. I just want to finish it before committing to getting a physical. And then Green Teeth, I'm listening to that in the library. So I think we're doing a good job, and I can say that was for another video or another time I come to Barnes & Noble, or even like ordering online. So, because I feel like these being the only copies of both, and it being both, I feel like that's a good sign. So I'm gonna put back Parable of the Talents. I do plan to get this. I'm just gonna get it at a later date. So yeah, that's a new edition that I have not seen yet. So that might be a possibility to get at a later date. So, and I do really want these editions, this one, but later date. So, let's actually put it back up here. I realized that I forgot to connect the microphone. It was on, but it was behind me, and I spent like a minute and a half talking. And that comes from Barnes & Noble. I am tired, I am fat, a little bit heavy, a little bit hungry, but that's what happens after Barnes & Noble. Even though I usually get something to eat, like I get like a small something to eat and coffee and a bowl of hungry afterwards. But yeah, it's kind of hard. After I do this and get this video started to upload to YouTube and scheduled, I will probably have something to eat. But basically, I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books here. 3 of which I think I showed all 4 of them, or 4 of them on camera. The 5th book I got at the register because he was like, hey, buy one get one 50% off, and if you're on like a fantasy then, since you've got no fantasy, this one will fit well. So I was like, okay, well, let's get it. And the 3 books, the 3 official books, are ones that either I've read or I'm currently reading. So, did I follow my prompt of getting library books that I've read? Not fully. Because 2 of the books, I think I borrowed them from the library a while ago. Yeah, I borrowed them from people a couple of years ago. And so it's like it sort of counts. I guess it sort of counts, but it was like a couple of years ago. And my intent with this was to do stuff that I borrowed recently, but like for the most part, it all sort of fits because I'd read the 2 books in Hoopla. I've listened to them as audiobooks through Hoopla a couple of years ago. Really enjoyed them, and then I got the audiobooks in Book of the Month, and then I got the audiobooks in Libra Prem. And like the reason why I got them in 2 places was because like, I don't really like how Book of the Month has their audiobooks set up for listening. So yeah, I kind of like I'll get the audiobooks in Book of the Month, but I won't listen to the audiobooks in the Book of the Month app. So, anyway, so it's like it gets it all, like three of the books pretty much fit pretty good under it. The fourth one half fits. So it's like a little bit of cop out, that's hey, whatever. And then the fifth book doesn't fit. So it's like, I would say, based on three, I would say like I about 50% followed the plot, which isn't bad, but it's not great either. But I was looking at the books that I've read in 2026 so far. I've read 33 books so far in 2026, and 19 of them were books that I bought from the library. So I think we're kind of balanced out here. And again, I'm just finding ways to have this little cop outs and to explain in my head about these books. But I think so far we're doing pretty good with our reading year, with not buying as many books. And again, it's April, and I hadn't gone to the bookstore since December of 2025. So I think we did pretty good so far for the first quarter of the year. January, February, March, April. For the first quarter of the year, I think we did a pretty good job. So, but like I am having a little bit of buyer's guilt, so not in the sense of I'm not happy with the books that I bought, but more so just in the sense of I just spent money on this, you know. So anyway, I am really happy with the books that I bought. They're going to be put to good use and have been put to good use. So anyway, I already have spots for them on my bookshelf, so after I talk about them, I will put them on my bookshelf. So first up is the only unread official book that's part of this pile, and that is The Lighthouse at the End of the World by Philip A. Sugars. And this one I got at the register, and it was like a buy one get 50% off. You have one fantasy, but and I was like, okay, let's go for it. So, to give you the description, Oyster McClellan has spent his life causing mischief. Running with a small-time gang, he fleeces money from tourists in Hyde Park, supporting his family in place of his absent father. When a simple money drop descends into chaos, Oyster finds himself washed up on a beach, surrounded by broken phones and shattered office furniture. His new world, Greater London, a city built on the detritus of Iran, where skyscraper leviathans roam the seas, where ink beetles nestle beneath its skin, and where Oyster's father may well have escaped to all his years ago. But there's more at stake than family history. Something ancient is born, and Oyster's allegiances are torn between the enigmatic nonsuch, the eccentric escapist Maria Petrovna, and the terrifying Mr. Primrose. And he will have to choose quickly, because his decisions will determine the fate of London's and life everywhere. So this actually, I didn't even read the description, honestly. I was just like, let's go with the vibes here. I like knew nothing. I just heard good things about it, and I was like, you know what? Let's go with it. Let's go with vibes. You're recommending it. I've heard good things about it. Let's go. So, I'm really looking forward to this one. So, I have a perfect little spot for it on the bookshelf, and I didn't have to do too much arranging. But the next two books I'm going to talk about together, Rebecca Ross's A River Enchanted, and then if I read this, what's the duology called? The Elements of Cadence duology. So, I absolutely love the series, and I do have the books playing on audiobook when I go to bed at a second free one. So I absolutely love this, and to give you all, I'm gonna put the Fire Endless on the shelf, because you just need to know about a river and can't keep going into it. But it starts with a letter in an ominous journey across dark waters. 10 years after being sent away to the mainland to become a bard, Jack Tamerlane is summoned home to Cadence. Girls are going missing from the island, and Adara, his childhood nemesis and the future leader of the clan, believes Jack is the only one who can find them. The elemental spirits that dwell in every breath of air, splash of water, blade of grass, and flicker of fire find mirth in the lives of humans, and the bard's music is the only way to summon them and ask that the girls be returned. Yet, as Jack and Adair get closer to solving the mystery, it becomes apparent that an older, darker secret about humans lurks beneath the surface, and no harp song will be strong enough to stop it. So this one, absolutely love the series, and with this and Fire Endless, part of it I feel like was a sign because it was like the only copies there at the bookstore, and I know I could have ordered them on the Barnes and Noble website, but it's like it felt like a sign because I've been wanting these for a while, and I keep saying like I want to get physical copies, I want to get physical copies, and then it was just there, so I was like, this is a sign. Am I explaining it? Am I trying to find the answers? Yeah. Does it work? Also, yeah. So, the next book, the last book, also was a sign because it was the only. I mentioned this. I was talking more in this vlog, in this book shopping vlog, which let me know if you like that or if you just want to see the clips of the books. But I did mention this one as well. But Green Tea by Molly O'Neill. I'm listening to this as an audiobook, and I absolutely love it. And honestly, it's so magical, and it's like right up my alley too. So it's like it's perfect. It's honestly kind of hard to tell the cover in the audiobook, but the cover is honestly phenomenal too. And I got this one. I think I talked about it. Maybe I didn't, but this one I got as a book recommendation from Barnes and Noble bookseller from the Studio City Barnes and Noble, and it took me a while, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just place a hold, borrow it from the library, listen to I Am in Love with this. So, beneath the still surface of a lake lurks a monster with needle-sharp teeth. Her name is Jenny Greenteeth, and she is hungry and ready to pounce. She has never spoken to a human before, but when a witch is thrown into her lake by an angry mob, something makes Jenny decide she's worth saving instead of eating. Soon she learns that the witch's once powerful village has suddenly turned against her, and has something to do with the malevolent new pastor and his wicked influence on the townsfolk. Though they have nothing in common, Jenny and her unlikely companion must band together on a quest to defeat an unforeseen evil that threatens the very soul of the earth. I love this, and I'm already at the point where I know what the pastor is, who the pastor is. So it's like, ooh. And it's like listening to it, I feel like gives a greater impact. So I am gonna fully listen to this as an audiobook. And then maybe next year I'll read the physical book. But like, I love the story so much. So, where did I have this one? I had it right here. Okay. I'm trying to remember where I set it on the bookshelf. And then last but not least, it's not going to go on this bookshelf, it's going to go in my cookbooks section. But Joanne Fuchs' Lake Eden Cookbook, Hannah Swenson's Recipes from the Cookie Jar, includes additional recipes. What is that? Additional recipes. I don't know. I have no little context for this, but I'm listening to this. I listened to a single chapter because I have it borrowed from Libby as an audiobook, the chocolate chip cookie writer, and I really liked the first chapter, but I'm trying to finish Green Tea first. But I picked this up because I was like, I think I talked about this earlier, but I want to do more videos where I cook recipes from like books and movies based on like the cookbooks that I have. I just have to look for those books and movies. Like the Art and Sure series that's under the Art and Sure series, I have recipes at the end of books. So I want to try those. I want to try books. I want to try recipes from the cookbooks like I have Lord of the Rings, I have Princess Bride, I have Studio Ghibli. So I want to try those recipes as well as the recipes that I have from like bakers. So I think I got this. I'm like, this is so cute. I haven't actually looked at the hardcover. The actual hardcover. It's nice and purple. And then the inside is just a map of Lake Eden. No, I have not sure what it is. Oh my god, it's an actual book. Oh my god, is it like stories? There's stories and recipes. That is so fun. So I'm definitely going to be trying some of these. There's frostings. I wish there was at the table. I wish there was at the table. Making conversion chart that helps other. Oh, there is something at the end. Okay, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. And it seems like it is stories, so I feel like this will also be a good little introduction to the world. Because I've already read the first chapter. So, yeah. And we'll go stick this on the purple bookshelf. So that is the end of this video, this Barnes Noble vlog. What is the question for this video? If you made it this far in this video, let me know down below in the comments. What is a book that you've read that you really like to have a trophy copy of? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all.